everyone. So I just want to show you how I've been testing myself at home. This is just one of the rapid antigen tests that I got from the pharmacy. It's the iHealth test. There are a lot of over-the-counter tests that you can use, and this is one of them. Just want to open it up and show you. The other cool thing is sometimes they have a QR code where you can download an app and it will help explain how to use the test. And this is very dependent on the specific test you have. So it's always a good idea to follow the instructions closely. As you can see, these will be included here. So in this test, you have a COVID test card in this pouch. You have 2 test cards, a swab, which you will use to swab your nose with, and a tube of reagent. So this box actually has 2 tests. So these tubes are actually pre-filled with the solution already, so you don't have to worry about doing that. So the first thing you want to do is remove the swab from the package, and be careful not to touch the tip of the swab. And then you want to collect the sample by inserting the tip of the swab into your nostril. And then you just slowly brush against the insides of your nostril in a circular motion for at least 5 times. So for this test, it says to take at least 15 seconds to collect the specimen. And once you have your sample, you will have to tap the tube vertically on a table. Twist the large orange cap like this and insert the swab into the tube. You want to make sure that the swab tip is touching the bottom of the tube, and you want to count and make sure that you're stirring this 15 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. You just want to lift up the end of the swab and press down on the sides of the tube to get out as much liquid as possible from the swab. This is the liquid that you will be using to perform the test. So once that's done, you want to remove the swab from the tube and put it back here for safe disposal later. And then screw the back of the large orange cap back onto the tube. Now you want to twist the end of this clear cap open like this, the small white cap on the top. And once that's done, set this tube aside and open the COVID test card. So most tests looks like this. It's just a plastic strip, but the specific way that the lines show up can be different depending on the test. So you want to make sure that you read the instructions carefully. But for this test, you just want to screw open this top white cap like this and add 3 drops of sample to the port on the right. So just count 1, 2, 3, and close the cap back onto there. And now for this test, you want to wait 15 minutes and time that out after adding the sample to the sample port. You're not supposed to read the results of this sooner than 15 minutes, but this time period may be different depending on the specific test you're using. And for this specific test, you should not read the result after 30 minutes have passed. So as you can see, after 15 minutes, this is what my test looks like. You can see that this is a negative test, and that is because there's no line underneath the T, which is the test line. And this line may be very faint. You should see a line under the C, which is the control line. So both positive and negative tests will have that line there. So this test looks like it's negative, which is good. However, on some tests, the lines may appear different, or you might have to check the specific directions for the test you're using. If you did see a line under T, that would mean that the test was positive, and you would want to self-isolate and seek follow-up care with a physician or healthcare provider, as additional testing and public health reporting may be needed. And that's it. That's how you